Have you ever noticed that the people who look the most high class are never the ones desperately trying to? Here's the real struggle. You want to look refined without looking rehearsed. Buy the obvious status thing and it feels costumey. Talk too much about your life and it slips into resume reading. Even perfect posture can backfire if it doesn't look natural. So how do you actually do it? How do you project quiet class without the try-hard energy? The answer isn't stuff. It's small behaviors, rare, almost invisible, that change how people read you in seconds. They cost nothing, they travel everywhere, and they work whether you're in heels, sneakers, or surviving on your third coffee of the day. Think of them as social couture, tailored, subtle, and impossible to fake. In this video, I'll share 9 of those behaviors. The ones that make rooms soften, conversations slow down, and people assume you know where the good light is. And no, it's not about performing. By the end, you'll have a toolkit that makes you look high class even when you're buying oat milk in a hoodie. Quick promise. Number 3 is the tiniest adjustment I use that makes people lean in without realizing why. And once you try it, you'll never unsee it. Let's begin. Number 1. The art of underreacting. I once had coffee with a friend, and as we left, we wandered into a luxury boutique. She picked up a small bag, checked the price tag, and then loudly announced, "Why are these bags so expensive? Who would ever pay this?" Half the store turned to look. That's the kind of reaction that instantly lowers the tone. It's not the price tag that's the problem. It's the performance. High-class people never make a spectacle out of ordinary things. They don't gasp dramatically at prices, roll their eyes at service, or act shocked when the world doesn't match their expectations. Instead, they take it in stride. If something surprises them, their response is measured, quiet, and contained. Because true refinement isn't about never being surprised. It's about never turning that surprise into a scene. Number 2. Speaking about people without demeaning them. Anyone can curse. Anyone can sigh dramatically and call someone an idiot, crazy, or useless. But the truth is, the moment you start reducing people to labels, you reduce yourself. It cheapens your presence. Refined people never sound like they're dragging others through the mud. Even when they disagree, even when they're insulted, they find a way to keep their words elevated. They don't say, "She's insane." They'll say, "She has a very creative approach." And somehow, everyone gets the message without a single harsh word. That's the high-class skill. The ability to send someone to a not-so-nice place and have them thank you for the directions. Number 3. Saying names like they matter. Some people treat names like IKEA furniture instructions. Too complicated, so they skip half the letters and hope it holds together. A difficult surname? They chop it in half. A foreign name? They swap it for the local version. Or my personal favorite, meeting you for the first time and instantly deciding you're on a first-name basis. High-class people don't do that. They know a name isn't a puzzle to be simplified. It's part of someone's identity, so they make the effort. They listen, they repeat it, and if they're not sure, they ask. And here's the irony. Far from looking unsure, it makes them look more confident. Because nothing says refinement quite like taking the time to get a detail right when everyone else is rushing past it. Number 4. Walking at the pace of confidence. There's an old trick. If you want to look busy, just speed up your walking and talking. And sure, it works. You look busy. But you don't look high class. Refined people move differently. Their pace is measured, deliberate. They walk and speak with a kind of precision that feels rare in a world where everyone else is rushing. And that's exactly why they stand out. Because here's the math no one does. All that frantic hurrying usually saves you. What? 30 seconds? And it costs you the aura of someone who always has time, which is the rarest luxury of all. Number 5. Not complaining about busyness. Some people wear busyness like a badge of honor, and it looks cheap. They'll tell you how exhausted they are, how no one helps them, how they're the only one holding the world together. And by the end of their monologue, you don't admire them. You just feel drained. High-class people don't do that. They may be just as busy, but they don't use it as currency. They know that complaining about workload doesn't make you look important. It makes you look overwhelmed. Some people spend hours talking about how they have no time. Imagine what they'd get done if they actually stopped the running commentary. Number 6. The gentle decline. Most people say no the way you'd slam a door. Loud, abrupt, and leaving a draft behind. But high-class people know how to decline without bruising anyone. They don't roll their eyes at an unappealing offer or snap, "I don't eat that." They smile, thank the person, and say something like, "I'll pass this time," or, "That looks wonderful, but I'll stick with." The difference isn't in the refusal, it's in the delivery. Because the elegant no doesn't end the conversation. It keeps the dignity intact, and somehow makes the other person feel appreciated anyway. Number 7. Not exaggerating everything. For some people, life is always either absolutely fantastic or an absolute nightmare. Their morning coffee was the best ever. The traffic on the way to work? The worst thing that's ever happened. Every story is told in capital letters. High-class people don't live on that roller coaster. They know constant exaggeration drains credibility. If everything is amazing or horrific, nothing really means anything. So they keep their words measured, letting the rare highs and lows actually stand out. Because true refinement isn't in turning life into a soap opera, it's in showing you can handle life without the subtitles screaming. Number 8. The habit of not checking your phone. Nothing looks less high-class than someone half-present, glued to a glowing rectangle while real life is happening around them. And it's not just the scrolling, it's the half-attention. The nodding without listening, the distracted while eyes are somewhere else. And if it's not the phone, it's the smartwatch, lighting up every few seconds, demanding glances as if the world might end with the next notification. High-class people don't fall for that trap. A smartwatch is for sport, not for social settings. Nothing looks more refined than a classic watch that tells the time. And at most, the date. That's the rare behavior. Keeping your attention where you are, not where the notifications want you to be. In a world starved for presence, the person who actually gives it feels like luxury. Number 9. Carrying your own weather. Some people treat every inconvenience like a group project. Their shoes are new, so everyone must adjust the plans. Their day was bad, so the mood of the room has to bend around it. If the rain starts, if the flight is delayed, if the Wi-Fi cuts, they make sure everyone feels it with them. High-class people carry their own weather. They don't use minor discomforts as bargaining chips. They stay steady, regardless of forecasts, delays, or small annoyances. The less you demand exceptions, the more naturally respected you become. Because true refinement isn't about having life smoothed out for you. It's about moving smoothly through life as it is. In the end, being high-class isn't about living in a penthouse or driving something German with leather seats. It's about the way you move through the world, leaving people calmer, lighter, and quietly certain you belong in every room. Which of these do you already practice, and which one will you quietly test the next time you step into a room? Like the video, subscribe, and check my Amazon storefront for elegant beauty and living essentials. And if you'd like even more, join my channel membership today for behind-the-scenes exclusives. As always, stay classy. Manners matters.